Hi Capricorns, and welcome to your monthly reading for mid-August to mid-September 2019. So Capricorns, you guys are gonna have quite a crazy, month, for the rest of August to mid-September. It's gonna be kind of chaotic for you guys. So just get some tea, get some chips, get a drink or whatever, and just sit back and really listen to this reading, because I see a lot that's going to be occurring for you guys for August to September, excuse me. So I've already shuffled and displayed the cards for you guys simply because I need this video to be short and sweet and right to the point. So as I was shuffling the cards, I just asked, what are some valuable, important information that Capricorns need to know for the month of August to mid-September. And the cards that came out were the Five of Swords being clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands being clarified by the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Hangman being clarified by the Tower card. So this is going to be a crazy month for you guys, Capricorns. I really need you to pay attention to what I'm about to see for you and warn you about. So starting with this Five of Swords being clarified by this Page of Pentacles, Capricorns, this is for you. This is not for someone who you're dealing with. By the way, I do want to let you guys know that starting, from now on, my monthly readings are going to be more inclusive. I will be talking about singles. I will be talking about people who are in a relationship. I will be talking about finances, career, family, friendships, basically anything that pops up for you guys in your spread. Anything that will be valuable to your life, I will be talking about it, all right? So it's going to be more inclusive, more broad every month, all right? So y'all make sure to check it out, give me feedback, comment what you think. So let's get started. So like I was saying, with this Five of Swords being clarified by this Page of Pentacles, this is specifically for you, Capricorn. This is not for anybody else who you're dealing with. Capricorns, I need you to understand that just because you see something that you think is better, just because you see something that's newer, does not mean that you have to disregard people from your past, people who have always been in your life, people who have always supported you. Just because you have met a new friend, or whatever it is, a new thing, a new career, a new boss, a new coworker, a new best friend, a new whatever it is, I need you guys to understand that don't be too quick to undermine someone or disregard someone just because you have received something new. All right? Because everyone is valuable. And I'm a Capricorn as well, so I'm going to say this very bluntly, that Capricorns, we have a tendency of basically craving success, craving progression and advancement. We will do anything to be high, to be above people, to be the best. Well, I don't want to say above people, but we are go-getters. We are very passionate. We want to be successful, absolutely. But there's a way that you can gain success by still having dignity and integrity, by still being a kind person. Because I'm seeing, Capricorns, that a lot of you guys, it's like once you see something new, you tend to forget about everything that you've had in the past, everyone who has supported you in the past. You can meet someone right now who you think is better, who you think is richer, who you think is, I don't know, better looking, whatever it is. Don't be too quick to undermine people from your past. Not everything that glitters is gold. Remember that. I'm a Capricorn as well, so I'm going to say it as it is, because like I said, Capricorns, we like better, we like bigger, we like the best of things. But just don't be too quick to disregard anyone, because everyone is valuable some way, somehow. And don't be too quick to forget about how people have helped you in your past. The people who have stuck with you before you became who you are, before you had whatever you have, keep them close, because those are people who genuinely like you for you and not for what you have. Because with this Five of Swords here, I'm saying that for some of you, Okay, this is a general reading. For some of you, you have hurt people from your past, people who are very close to you. You have hurt people or someone specifically. You've hurt someone, and it's simply because you saw a new opportunity somewhere else with someone else. Okay, not everything that glitters is gold. And even if you did get a new opportunity, that doesn't mean that you have to disregard the things that you've had in the past or the people who you've had with you, before that new opportunity popped up. Okay, I really hope I'm making sense, because this Five of Swords is a nasty attitude that some of you guys are carrying. And notice how this gentleman here, he didn't drop his swords. He's still holding on to his swords. So there's still a habit, a bad, unhealthy, toxic habit that you're carrying, because you're not realizing how unhealthy that habit of yours is. And I'm here to remind you to sort of self-reflect. It's very important to self-reflect. By self-reflecting, you can evaluate your actions and really see, what are your toxic traits? What is something that you can better in yourself? But yeah, definitely with this Page of Pentacles, just because you have a new offer or you see something new or you meet someone new doesn't mean that you have to disregard people who have been there for you all along. Next, you have the Five of Wands being clarified by this Four of Wands. Now, this is for those of you guys who are in a relationship or in a love connection that's been ongoing. Even if you haven't, been exactly happy or 100% satisfied with your lover, understand that this is redemption. With this Five of Wands being clarified by the with the Five of Wands being clarified by the Four of Wands, I do want to point out something for you guys. So this Four of Wands is one of my most ideal relationship cards. People would love to have this in their love readings, because if you'll see this card here, it represents a serious commitment. It represents marriage, as a matter of fact. But notice how this couple here, they're celebrating their wedding day. Let me see if I can bring it closer. They're celebrating their wedding day. But notice how in front of them, they have four wands, which they have intentionally used. They're using these wands to hold up their wedding decoration or whatever you may call it. And so this is redemption. This card represents when in a relationship, a couple who has been through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of problems, but they were able to overcome those issues. They were able to redeem themselves and get married. Okay, whenever I see wands in tarot, I see a need to be defensive, to defend yourself from a problem or from someone or something, to defend yourself from a battle, to overcome it. And especially the fact that these four wands, are right in front of this couple who are celebrating their wedding day. It's redemption. So I'm here to tell you that for those of you who have been in a relationship or love connection that hasn't really been going well, but the two of you are still sticking it through, especially with this Five of Wands. This is commotion. This is a lot of tension. This is not just like a regular fight. I mean, this is so much tension that perhaps people outside of the relationship or connection have been affected, because these are five people and they each have their wands to defend themselves. But this Four of Wands is saying that there's a way out of it, and the two of you will be able to redeem this relationship. All right. Next, you do have the Three of Cups being clarified by the Nine of Swords. This is very clearly, your spread is, kind of chaotic, but it's very direct. With this Three of Cups here being clarified by this Knight of Wands, this is for my Capricorns who have been betrayed. Perhaps your partner has cheated on you. There's been some infidelity. If you're married, but this is someone who is in a relationship and their partner has stepped out of the relationship. The Three of Cups generally in tarot card represents a third party situation. It can also represent a celebration, but considering how this Nine of Swords clarifies this Three of Cups, this is no celebration. This is a third party or more, a multiple party situation. And this is leaving you in a lot of distress. I mean, this is the Nine of Swords. This is too much pain to carry, so much to the point where this individual can't even sleep at night. I mean, they can't even rest because they're being mentally tormented of their past pain and betrayal that someone caused them. All right, this is, if this portion of the reading, this Three of Cups and this Nine of Swords, is resonating with you, I would very much encourage you to visit my website, try to get a personal reading so we can go more in depth for your specific situation. This is a general reading, so I'm going to try hard not to be overly specific because not everything will resonate with everyone. But the situation that you're in, if it is resonating, this is stagnation. You know, this Three of Cups is, it's almost, I don't even want to say most to every one of you guys that this resonates with. You do know that your partner isn't being faithful. You are aware of this third party. You're aware of it. And this is why it's keeping you in this situation. All right. And I feel like this next side of the spread is even going to resonate for you guys, you know, who resonated with this side, because with this Hangman being clarified by the Tower card, this is when an individual is in a chaotic situation, an unhealthy situation, yet they're doing nothing about it. It's like they're kind of just sitting in the middle of the chaos, you know, and doing nothing. The Hangman is an individual who is not taking action. They're unable to take action even if they wanted to because they're tied up, they're restricted, they're conflicted, they're confused, they're hung upside down. So they probably can't even think clearly because so much has been going on. So much has taken them by surprise. Now, if this side of the spread, this Three of Cups and Nine of Swords did resonate, this can also resonate with you. Perhaps the cheating, infidelity caught you by surprise, and now you're in a situation where you don't even know what to do. You feel stuck. This Tower card here, this is chaos. You know, and I always say the Tower card is not always a negative thing. Sometimes we need a Tower moment to occur in our lives if we've been settling with things that we, you know, if we've been settling in situations that isn't good for us, knowing that a certain relationship isn't healthy, yet we're settling, we're still in that relationship, or choosing to be oblivious, choosing to ignore a problem in a situation. Oftentimes you need the Tower card to shake you up, you know, to remind you, hey, get out of here. This is not good. The building is tumbling. So, you know, Capricorns, I know that this is a lot of information, a lot of negative information, but at least now you are aware of what your month will be like for August to mid-September. You're welcome to book a personal reading with me. I do have readings that are like $27 and up. I have a lot of affordable readings. So if you're interested, visit my website so that we can really get personal with your specific situation. And I'll try to give you more insight on your specific life. So Capricorns, thank you guys so much, and you have a great day.